TV naturalist and Wildlife Trust Vice President Nick Baker recently came along to our Moston Fairway Nature Reserve in urban Manchester. Let's have a look at some of the fun he had.
Okay, cool.
We learn about the midsummer
You've done drama here as well, so you really have been using it like a classroom, but in a fun kind of classroom, like an outdoor classroom. Brilliant. Wow. So have you done any wildlife here?
The activities we do, and sometimes we like see ladybugs and worms and stuff, and some of our students like to pick them up and take care of them.
In Minecraft, you got those creatures that run around randomly. They probably don't run around. It looks random to me, but they just do this. Those little things run out of the hole. They run about all over the body. They're little tiny white mites, and then they seem to know when the slug's about to stop, shut its breathing hole. And just before it closes, they all run for it, and they all disappear inside the hole again. It's very cool. And they're little mites. No one knows much about them other than we think they feed on the blood of slugs and snails.
So whereabouts do they live in slugs?
They live inside its lung. And I don't know why they even bothered coming out for a little run around, but they do. And there we are. So we're putting down here. You learn lots about slugs. This wasn't the point. We're actually going pond dipping, but there we are. Who wants the last net? Who wants this net? Do you want to use that net? You take that. So what we do is you gently wiggle it about in the water, see if you can catch anything. Try not to go in yourself, because it makes an awful mess. And then when you think you've got something, bring it over to a tray, and then turn it out into the tray. So what you do is press it to your nose first. Like watch how I use it. Right, what you do. This is a posh hand. What you do, you put it over, press it to your nose, so it lines up to your eye, and then you move the spoon up. Get really in it like that. And then
Let's go.
What's that silver? Are you ready there, Mum? What's that silver thing he's got in his thumb? Oh, what's he doing now?
Is it a Zeno?
You're brilliant. Yes, like all creatures, or nearly all creatures, there are creatures in a pond that don't have an anus, you know. Yes, they don't have a bum at all.
How do
you think? Yeah, it is. It goes in there, and anything they don't eat goes. So there are animals that poo out their mouth. Yeah. But most of what they eat, they take in. So something called a flatworm, which we might have in your tray, which are little flat black things that groove around on the bottom. They don't actually have a bum. There you are, you've learned loads. And it's that sense of genuine first-hand discovery. Is what's missing. And we're in the Google generation, so everyone expects you to be an expert. They say, well, you're an expert on bugs. Well, I'm not an expert. I know a bit about them because that's what I've done all my life. But the reality is, I'd be looking at the world through curious naturalist scientific eyes, and I'm seeing stuff for the first time, and I'm asking myself questions, and then I'm testing that question, and that's the scientific process. And that's what happens when you've got a curious mind, and that can happen. It can happen here. It can happen in your garden. It can happen in a window.
Here in Manchester, as you can see, kids are having great fun. This is what it's about. It's about getting kids to engage with being outdoors and learning about this natural world right on their doorstep.